All right, buenos dias, my friends. Buenos dias, buen día. Bienvenidos. Welcome. Hail, friend, full of grace. The spirit of love is with thee. Blessed art thou, and blessed is the fruit of your activity, and blessed is the fruit of your rest. So many of us in this season of the Corona, the season of the Crown, are tuning into this rhythm of energy throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the weeks, several weeks, that there's periods of activity and there's periods of rest. And if we're not used to this rhythm or used to noticing this rhythm, sometimes it causes agitation. I was talking with a friend of mine, and she said that when she is very, very active and then she collapses on the couch because she's tired, she starts to feel guilty and agitated. And I just reminded her that throughout the day, there are periods of activity and periods of rest. And even if you go outside and you watch the animals outside or you watch the animals on the inside, your pets, you'll notice that they have periods of activity and periods of rest. And there's a rhythm, there's a harmony to those periods. And there is order to those periods. There's an order to the rhythm. So we are going to be working today with Chin Mudra, which is the hand gesture of clarity of vision and the ability to honor and recognize the divine order of all creation. The mudra is very simple. It is placing your index and your thumb finger together, and then the rest of the fingers just curl under lightly. The palm is face down. Both palms are face down, either on your lap or your tummy, or if you're reclined, maybe your arms are extended. The mudras are always optional. They are just another way for us to focus our attention. That is the idea behind the mudra. That brings me to the intention of our time together. The intention is very simple. We are spending time with ourselves with an open, friendly attitude. You are spending time with yourself with an easy, open attitude. As best as you can, just accepting all of you and being with yourself. If your eyes are closed or open, go on ahead and just take a little look around the room as you scan your environment and anchor yourself in your space and time. Don't land on anything, just slowly look around the room. Roll the eyes one way, and then roll the eyes the other way. Nice and easy. Open the eyes wide and look up. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, let the eyes come back to center and start to let the eyelids flutter down. So the eyelids are like closing, closing, closing. When the eyes are closed, there is the other option of the eyes just being half-lidded. Either way is perfectly okay. As we move through our time together, there is no right way to practice. There is no wrong way to practice. There's just being. So however the eyes are, let that be perfectly okay. If the eyes are closed, notice that the space where the top lid meets the bottom lid is very light. The top lid is just lightly meeting the bottom lid. You'll notice as we move through our practice together that there will be times where I'm silent or we have these pauses. And these are just moments or intermissions for you to be with yourself, for you to notice and feel the effects of the practice. Begin to take several long, slow, deep breaths at your pace, inhaling through both nostrils. With each exhalation, let yourself feel more relaxed. Let yourself feel heavy. And as you begin to take these slow, easeful breaths, check in with the body shape and notice if you want to change your body shape. I always recommend gathering your blankets and your bolsters, your pillows and your cushions, and supporting the body in a shape that's sustainable and comfortable. So give yourself permission if you want to change the shape of your body to do so. I'll give everyone a moment to either you're continuing to just breathe deeply, softly, or you're taking a few moments to reshape the body. Returning your awareness back to the breath, breathing softly and smoothly. Notice that you are breathing through both nostrils. We'll take a few breaths, exhaling heavy sigh out through the mouth. Allow each exhalation, this heavy sigh out through the mouth, let it facilitate a feeling of growing heavier and heavier. So inhaling through the nose, both nostrils, and exhaling heavy sigh out. We don't have to be together, but at your pace, inhaling. Growing heavier with each exhalation. One more. Sense the heavy feeling of the body. Reminding yourself that there's no right or wrong way to practice. The intention is to just be with yourself. begin to welcome the aspects of yourself to the practice. Silently and sacredly welcome your physical aspect to the practice. Say hello. Now welcome your emotional self to the practice. Welcoming the whole rainbow of your emotional self. Welcoming all the emotions that seem to come and go all throughout the day. Say hello. Now welcome your mental self to the practice. The thoughts that seem to accompany you all throughout the day. Some of them wanted, some of them unwanted, some of them wild and uncontrollable, some of them pleasant and nurturing. Welcome all your thoughts. Welcome your mental self and say hello. Now welcome your energetic self, your blissful self, this aspect of yourself that you may not necessarily be able to touch or feel or smell, but there is an aspect of yourself that is energetic. Take a nice deep breath in, that easeful, smooth, full breath. And as you exhale, just welcome your energetic self. Say hello. Now invite your deep self. Invite the great self to practice. Invite the wholeness of your being to accompany you during the practice. And say hello. Continuing to breathe softly and smoothly through both nostrils. You will begin to count backwards from 10 to 1. If you lose your place, that's perfectly fine. Just as you become aware of losing your place, just pick up where you think you left off. The count will be an inhale 10 and an exhale 10. Inhale 9 and exhale 9. Inhale 8 and exhale 8. 7, 7. Continue on at your own pace. 6. Stay with your breath. 5. Stay with the count. 6. Now allow the count to dissolve. Being with yourself Just noticing what it's like to be with yourself. Now begin to bring your hands into the gesture of Chin Mudra, lightly touching the thumb and the index finger together, curling the remaining of the fingers gently in towards the center of the palm, and turning the palms down. This gesture of the ability to recognize and honor the divine order within all creation. As you move your hands into this shape, loosen the grip of the fingers. Allow the fingers that are gently curled under to loosen a little bit. And make your hands in a comfortable position, either on your lap, resting on your tummy. The arms could be extended on the surface that you're laying on if you are reclined. Begin to bring your awareness to your thumb and your index finger. Continue to breathe softly as you bring your awareness to your thumb and your index finger. And then notice that space right where the thumb and the index finger are touching, that point of contact. Loosen the grip if you're pressing the fingers together, and make that space right where the thumb and the index finger make contact very light. Notice your thumb, your index finger, and then the place of contact, that space where they come together. The thumb, the index finger, and the space of contact. Now breathe, just noticing that place of contact. Now allow your awareness to come to your abdominal area and notice your breath in the abdominal area. Allow the breath to flow freely throughout the whole body. So as you're inhaling, let the breath expand wherever it wants to. And then as you exhale, let the body soften. Breathing softly and freely. Attuning to any feelings and sensations that are awakened by this gesture. Noticing how, as your breath flows smoothly and evenly throughout your body, you feel more relaxed. And you can feel yourself more deeply. Feeling this energetic aspect of yourself, this pranic energy, the breath flowing freely throughout your entire body. Become more sensitive to the presence of divine intelligence and the energy of creation flowing all through you. Taking several breaths to attune to this all-pervading divine energy. It is the source and essence of everything. Now, as you continue to breathe smoothly, harmoniously, begin sensing that this divine energy is expressed within the natural laws that maintain balance and harmony in the farthest stars and the smallest seeds. This energy keeps planets held in their perfect orbit. This divine essence allows seeds to bloom into trees and flowers. Connect with your breath and connect with this energy, sensing it as the source and essence of everything. Continuing to connect with your breath, now feel and sense the divine energy within your own body, infusing your physical being with life force energy, orchestrating your entire physiology with miraculous efficiency. You don't need to tell your heart to beat or your internal organs to function. There's an order, there's a harmony, there's a good orderly direction of your physiology. Take several breaths to sense your deep reverence for every system of the body. All the organs, the tissues, and all the cells of your being. Next, recognize the divine light within all your senses. Acknowledge your hearing, listening deeply on the inside. Acknowledge that you have your sense of touch, your sense of sight, your sense of taste, and your sense of smell, and all of your senses that help you navigate this world. Thank your senses for allowing you to take in this big, beautiful, and wonderful world, full of planets, seeds, trees, brothers and sisters, animals. Breathing in and out gratitude for your senses that allow you to perceive the divine source within everything. This creative life force energy. Now acknowledge your mind as a reflection of the divine, appreciating its capacity to process thoughts and feelings in the past, in the present, the future. Your mind is divine. Reconnect with your breath. Take several deep breaths to affirm your reverence and gratitude for your thoughts. your deep reverence and gratitude for your feelings, the whole rainbow of thoughts and feelings that make up you. Even those thoughts and feelings that are challenging, even the ones that seem at the moment unwanted. Breathe deeply and give thanks. For there is the divine in everything. Recognizing that the divine is in everything, physical, non-physical, and all the aspects that make up you. It's easy to trust this source of divine harmony and order. It's easy to rest back in the deep silence within. It's easy to surrender to the divine and trusting that all is in hand. Now let my voice become your voice as I speak these words of truth. I am the divine. My thoughts are divine. My emotions are divine. I am a multi-dimensional being. I am physical. I am thoughts. I am emotions. I am energy. I am divinity. All aspects of me are divine, and I see the divine in myself and in all things. And as I see myself as divine, I know that all is working for the good, and I know and trust that all is working for me and for the highest good. I deeply rest in this knowing. I deeply rest and trust in good, orderly direction. I sit back now. I take a position of respite, relaxation. And as I rest deeply in this knowing, there arises a trusting, a feeling that everything is okay. We'll rest for about 1 minute in silence together. Release the gesture of the hands, taking several breaths in gratitude and reverence for yourself, gratitude for your willingness to be with yourself in this open, friendly attitude. Gratitude for divine order and harmony that directs your activities and rests throughout the day. And you may rest here for as long as you'd like. And when you are ready, open your eyes, returning slowly and gently. Taking several deep, slow breaths and opening your eyes and just looking around the room. You are divine. You are the expression of divinity. You move and you have your being in this divinity, and this divinity goes with you all throughout the day. You are surrounded and you are accompanied. You are not alone. Okay, my friends,